Hey guys, welcome to our home in New York City.
We're back!
Yeah, here we are. Come on in. So this is our parlor. As you can see, we bought a townhouse that has sort of half of a parlor because there's this huge glass railing behind, and we didn't know how to use this room.
I mean, we have this dream of it being our grown-up space, but at the end of the day, it's really, the idea is that it's a place where we come up and have a cocktail, we can hang out,
Right.
have a nice quiet moment. But designing it was
A disaster. It was honestly like the worst experience of our design careers.
There's 3 different entrances.
Yeah, so where do you put
No
the sofa? Where do you put the chair? We just landed on this like 2 seconds before everybody arrived to take pictures of the house.
It's coming from LA. We really wanted to find a place that our children felt safe, that felt like a home. And this house, the second we walked in, even though it didn't look anything like this, and we knew that we could really make it our own and we could grow as a family here.
Guys, this is super cool. So this structure, this glass railing and this crazy glass bridge was here. So one of the reasons we love this house is this is the family room down here, and you get this incredible volume. I think the coolest thing we did to this renovation was design and build this bookshelf, which is actually floating on the wall, but we connected it as well to a bookshelf downstairs, and we centered the sofa there in the middle. We downsized from LA, so basically this entire space would have fit into an eighth of our living room. But as our eyes travel around the room, they land on things that have come with us from home to home, combined with some new things like these sconces next to this thing from Mexico City, from Pedro Friedberg from 1,000 trips ago. It's great, I think, to fill a home with things that tell the story of you and your family, and that's what we've tried to do here. That's not scary. Not scared.
Thought I was going to get you.
Not scared. All right, guys, so heart of the home.
My favorite room in the home. It's where the day starts. It's often where the day ends. So we really wanted to treat this like the heart of the home. It's a space where we can laugh when we've got friends and family over. The kids sit here every Saturday and Sunday and bake pancakes with me in the morning.
We didn't move any cabinetry, we didn't move any appliances, and by doing that, we saved a lot of money. We were able to spend money on the finishes of things that mattered to us, like this beautiful faucet.
This is from Van Cronenberg, and it was like always a fantasy of mine to create something with them. This is custom. It doesn't exist, which is so strange, and I feel like such a dad that I'm so excited about a faucet, but that's where I'm at. I wear high-waisted pants, and I care about faucets.
We added chicken wire to the upper cabinets. We just cut out the inside, or our contractor did, because we wanted to show we wanted to be able to see. I love when you like doing stuff to me when I'm trying to talk. It's amazing.
I like your hand movements.
Anyone married?
It's like Pictionary.
Anyway, in a small space, it's great to be able to see all the dishes. The stove, babe?
Yes, I had to have this one. We wanted it to be bold, and I've always wanted a La Cornue, and I cook on it every day.
You like it.
And it's amazing.
You like it. I don't cook. I clean it.
One thing that we realized, like most families, is that we basically live in the kitchen, and it is such a luxury to be able to have a TV, a hangout room that's open to the kitchen. This is where we're at constantly.
The thing is that this was a major decision. We moved with both kids. We knew what our lifestyle was going to be, and you can see the volume in this space. So this makes us feel like we're actually using and interacting with the entire house, even though we spend 95% of our time here.
All right, so strangely, the other day, I looked over, and our son had taken a black pen, and he had drawn all over that suede ottoman.
What was really interesting to me is that Oscar got every single section.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he just went in one section. He just went around and around and
He's
around.
Thorough.
Yeah,
very
he's very
thorough.
He did a great job.
Thorough at everything he does.
I started buying Jeremiah lighting as gifts.
All of the lamps are presents. Do you realize
like
that?
this little guy was a birthday present to Jeremiah. It used to be in our living room in Los Angeles, and it makes me so happy to look at it too. And I'm glad it makes you happy because you're not an easy person to buy for.
I don't agree with you.
This bronze by our friend James Brown, who lives and works in Mexico, is one of my all-time favorite things in the home.
Do you know James Brown gave me the best life advice ever?
No, what did he say?
He said to make sure I stretch and save.
Stretch and save.
That's all it takes. Where's Poppy? Where? Oh, she's so quiet. Hi, love bug.
Hi, bud. Look at this thing.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No!
Ah!
Get out of here.
Pops, you want one?
Yeah, I want 3.
No way.
No.
You can have one.
Pops, what do you say?
Why 1?
All
Why
right,
one?
scram.
Right, beat it.
I love you. Give me a kiss first.
Some sugar.
Perfect. All right, come on in. Come on.
Well, we can't use that take.
Could have
All
used
right.
it, man. It's real
All right.
life.
Well, then, great, go.
All right. When we bought this house, there was no real master dressing room that was going to work for the two of us. So this is entirely new. We built the entire space.
And what's cool about this room is that this was part of the bedroom. So this casing is all new, and then there's storage behind all of these doors with the fabric behind, and that is really what we needed. Our bedroom is very serene, super thick carpeting. We've got all sort of monochromatic, this Matt Connors painting that we've moved from home to home.
It's so cozy. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a function. It's just a cozy room.
One thing that we love is the sitting area. It's sort of sculptural. This table used to sit in our kitchen in Los Angeles. This chair is part of our collection for living spaces.
But when we purchased the house, the fireplace, this all didn't exist before. It was just a marble mantle. So I worked with Camp Studios to really craft this shape and this silhouette, kind of inspired by the 1930s. And it's all hand-fluted plaster. We're really proud of the way it turned out.
And let me show you how it works, because the mirror, which is centered, is actually only hung on half of it. And then our television is back here, both of these doors open.
So nobody can know that I sit in here every night and watch House Hunters before bed.
Every night.
So this was the only stress point that Nate had with this entire renovation, was the fact that we were going to have to share a dressing room again, because he loved when we lived in LA that he never
he's
had
messy.
I'm not messy. We have different ways of organizing.
Yeah, I'm organized. That's the difference.
This isn't normal. Like, I need somebody to label where my sweaters go.
I can't believe you're actually showing everybody it's a mess.
Yeah, you seem normal.
I just want you guys to know these are my two little sections.
They're very large.
Just right here.
I feel like it's adequate.
And this is Jeremiah's section.
This is
see
my
that?
This is my investment portfolio.
And that's his shoe section. That's the shoe department.
It was really about using every square inch of space and making sure that it was smart storage. And ironically, it fits us perfectly. It's nothing more, nothing less. You know, and I just
You really are still messy.
I just have to step up my organization game, apparently. I'm not messy.
This room makes me so happy. It's
I
like this
know.
bright, happy, cute land for Poppy.
One thing about this move that was really important, unlike the room that she had previously, is that we wanted her to have all of the design direction. She got to choose the wallpaper. She wanted pink carpet. She wanted her bed to be pink. She wanted everything to be pink. And so it is.
What's special about this room is that it's actually not that different in terms of the things that we had in her bedroom in California. I love this old antique bench covered in this Lisa Fine polka dots. We did recover her bed, which was a lighter pink. But all of these things are meaningful to our family and meaningful to Poppy. The Hunt Sloanham painting, this is Geraldine Neuwirth, these are all friends. The shell necklace was from James Brown, who did the bronze downstairs.
I think having children, it's really given us an opportunity to experiment with color in a way that neither one of us ever did before.
Now that is the God's honest truth.
I would never have gravitated towards this palette. And I have to tell you, I really love it. We're up here every night rolling around with the kids. We're just really grateful that we get to give this to her.
This is the domain of little Mr. Oscar Brent Berkus. I love this bedroom. I think this is the cutest boys' room on earth. Both of us don't believe in buying nursery furniture. Like, the crib is obviously nursery furniture, but this beautiful armoire, we actually just had rods put inside because little kids' clothing is, you know, this big. So it's easy. The painting behind Oscar's crib says "Always on the Edge of Somewhere." That was painted by our friend Michael Haney. And this is one of two of Fernando Bengoechea's photographs, my former boyfriend who died in the tsunami, whose name was Fernando Oscar Bengoechea. And that's why Oscar is named Oscar.
It's really about, again, finding pieces that can transition with you. We've owned all of these things for years. This was Poppy's crib. It stayed with us. This used to be our candy cabinet when we lived in Los Angeles. Everything in here has a form and a function, and it's changed 5 different ways, and I think that's really important when you're creating any space in your house. And I think with nurseries especially, it's nice to kind of bring things in and see how you can adapt them to the baby. We are so happy to be back in New York City. Thank you for letting us share our home with you.
Thanks for coming over, guys. See you later.
Bye.